First off out the gate, this video is brought to you by CuriosityStream. It's a streaming service with documentaries, and here's a secret. I like documentaries. To quench the thirst of curiosity, stream. And I'll tell you how cool they are later on in the video, but for now, let's review a movie that I'm baffled didn't come out about 8 years ago. But hey, we have it now, so here we go. Zombieland Double Tap. So Zombieland Double Tap is the clever title for Zombieland 2. It's also one of Jesse Eisenberg's rules. Double tap. Gotta be sure. And then Zombieland 2 is 10 years later for us, 10 years later for them, so they've been together for 10 years. They've been a family for 10 years. Which means they're close enough to annoy each other, but still love each other, but annoy each other. The zombies have kind of started to evolve, so now they're tougher to kill. And Abigail Breslin's character runs off with this hippie musician. So they're basically trying to find her across Zombieland. That is your very shaved away gist of Zombieland Double Tap. And it's like this, if you enjoyed the first Zombieland, I think you'll enjoy Zombieland Double Tap. This movie is basically a bunch of pit stops. Like, oh, we're looking for her, we're stopping here, we get into some trouble, we stop there, we get into some trouble, maybe we have some fun, but we also get into some trouble, and you know, we're on the quest. Which everyone's still got it. Everyone's still great in this movie, and they also have a lot more cred under their wings. Zombieland came out, it's like, who's that Michael Cera-ish dude? Oh, that's a chick from Superbad. Woody Harrelson, we know. Now it's like list of Academy Award nominees and Academy Award winner. I just gotta say, I appreciate Tallahassee in this movie and the execution of him. Because if I'm gonna make an assessment or maybe a generalization, Tallahassee was a character in 2009 when Zombieland came out. And most characters in this situation where it's like, yeah, it was a character that acted that way 10 years ago, most writers or directors, I feel like when making the sequel, they would start to write certain phrases Tallahassee actually does say in this movie, like, ah, those dick-sucking zombies, don't be such a pussy. And they just hear the Twitterverse like, microaggression. They'd be like, eh, nope, not even gonna go there. And they wouldn't go there. They would change Tallahassee to conform to the moral posturing of social media in 2019. But Tallahassee in this movie is very consistent with how he was in 2009. So I appreciate the fact that Tallahassee seems to be untouched by our 2019 world. I personally feel that's important for characters to have that kind of consistency, so I appreciate they did that for him. In fact, it shows how necessary he is. If there's a commune of hippies with no weapons, you probably need a Tallahassee in your corner. In the zombie apocalypse, otherwise, you're the first to die. Also, Zoe Deutsch, I believe that's how you say her last name, is Deutsch, right? I'm shit with last names. Point is, she was awesome. Like, you see the trailers and you're like, all right, so she plays the dumb blonde. Big deal. But she plays her so well, and she's with this crew of hardened individuals who have spent the last 10 years wiping out monsters that used to be human beings. They're pretty callous. She does not mix with them. Like, what, she's gonna roll with that dude? No, he does not have time for that. That character introduction in the Zombieland world, that could have fallen flat, but it works. And it has some exciting action when it happens. I mean, it doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, I was actually really impressed with it. It's like, yeah, those are some solid zombie kills. I still find it fun. Point is, Zombieland Double Tap, I felt the flavor of what I like in the original Zombieland in this movie. Is it as good as the first movie? I don't think so. I haven't seen the first Zombieland in a very long time, but I remember the first Zombieland having better pacing in it. Also, yeah, this movie probably should have come out 8 years ago. We're kind of at a point now where we're like, yeah, zombies, seen it. When Zombieland 1 came out, the zombie cult following, it was on the rise. We did not have a Walking Dead show. We did not have 2 Walking Dead shows. We certainly didn't have one of the Walking Dead shows that people started to lose interest in. In 2009, we had no Walking Dead shows around at all. Zombieland was this cool new take on the zombie apocalypse. It was dark comedy, it was humor, but it had that story, it had that heart, it had the family dynamic. I like that new perspective into the zombie apocalypse. Now we've seen it all, so Zombieland Double Tap, it doesn't offer anything new. That's probably the biggest thing working against it, is that it's just time. However, though it doesn't feel new, it does feel like Zombieland. It did for me. It gave me laughs, it gave me thrills, it had heart, it had that family dynamic. I thought everybody did a great job in it. It felt like a Zombieland sequel. And I will say Zombieland Double Tap was a good time, no alcohol required. Also, this movie has one of the best mid-credit scenes ever. So stick around for that. As mentioned earlier, this video is brought to you by CuriosityStream. CuriosityStream is the world's first subscription streaming service offering thousands of documentary videos. It's like the older I get, the more I enjoy documentary videos. I don't know, younger me couldn't have called that. They have a selection of videos on the cosmos, I appreciate that. Couldn't find a documentary on the zombie apocalypse since the zombie apocalypse hasn't happened yet. But But I did find a selection of videos on viruses, in case you're curious as to how this world might become a post-apocalyptic zombie-infested wasteland. Cross-promotion fulfilled. So click the link below to head over to curiositystream.com/Jahns, enter promo code Jahns when signing up, and you get your first 30 days of Curiosity Stream free. So check it out, enjoy. Thank you very much to Curiosity Stream for sponsoring this video. I appreciate it. Alright, so Zombieland Double Tap. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite zombie show, movie, series, anything? Zombie thing. Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.